Hi, welcome to Data Structures with Java for RVCC. This will be for our summer 6-week condensed edition here. My name is Dr. Ben Larson. I'll be your instructor in this course. I'm going to walk you through some of the use. I know some of you are students from other colleges that are coming in to take this over the summer, so I'm going to walk you through our Canvas setup and what's going on. Best advice I can have, don't panic when you see it. I know there's a lot of work involved, but we're trying to pack an entire semester into 6 weeks. Let's go ahead and look over at Canvas here. So we'll get into Canvas, you get in your home space, you come to these modules, and this is going to walk you through everything. And the very beginning, actually, you know what? I'm going to get into a student view. This is the wrong view. That's not what you'll be looking at. All right, so this is more what you're going to look at. You're going to have an introduction here, overview. It's going to give you the names. The first lab, this DS1 lab due, this is literally just, hi, this is my name, this is my major. So this is due on the first Tuesday. Normally we have stuff due on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and some of it on Saturdays. This whole section right here is a Java review, okay? And what we've got here is, this is, for those of you who haven't done Java in a while, I would take a look at it. I mean, if you just recently finished your Java class, just make sure you're meeting our coding standards, because we do have a quiz here on coding standards to look at that you'll have to take before you can start the week. Okay, so this is the first week. It'll ungray once you take that test. But this week's going to cover runtime analysis and collection classes, and you will have some homeworks due. You notice these quizzes, all these quizzes are ungraded. Okay, so you'll see the quizzes through here throughout. They're graded, but they're not going to go against your actual grade. So they're very good to follow to make sure you actually know what the material is, and they're a good idea what's going to be on the midterm and the final. And because that is the big thing to point out on this, that the midterm and final make up 70% of your grade. It's a lot, and I know some of you get very test nervous, and I can understand that. This is a new policy. This is pretty much the direct result of things like ChatGPT making cheating much easier. They're putting a lot more onto test. So my advice is, do the quizzes. And if you've done all the quizzes and we have some trouble with grades, I can work with you. But if you come to me at the end of the semester and the grades aren't good and you've done none of the quizzes, my sympathy is not going to be a whole lot there. A good place to look here is in the syllabus. This will give you our syllabus along with our schedule, and you can look right here, and these are all the assignments as they're due. Okay, pay close attention to due dates, very close attention to due dates. And here's the one thing again to look at. You've got DS labs and homeworks, programming labs. The difference between DS labs and programming labs is DS labs are, hold on, let me get this screen over. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you over here. You've got, you can see the weight is mostly the final, then the midterm, then you have projects and programming labs. These are going to use Java right here. So these will actually be programming, might be a little more written up. Your DS labs are just mostly, doing like an exercise, counting. We're looking at a lot of how to make things work in this class, how the computers, think it's, how do we speed up our algorithms? How do we, make these more advanced things like array lists? We're not allowed to use array lists. You have to make your own array list in this type of class. This does go fast. There's a lot to cover. I also want you to keep in mind that we have discussions boards that I'll have up for any questions. I don't have any yet, but I'll have them up there if you can put any questions in. Announcements will come out soon, and I'll have some announcements with information that will on how to log into Canvas, any questions you have. If you have a problem logging in, here's the people you can reach out to. I've got that in there. The main thing I want to tell you guys is, go in here, read the syllabus, go over the class schedule, pay attention to what's due. This comes very fast. You got a midterm on the 7th of Friday the 7th. And we also have the finals on a Friday. If there's a problem with the class, wants to move it to another time, we can discuss it. Put that in the discussion boards. The other biggest thing for those, especially those who aren't RVCC students, or maybe those who aren't used to Canvas, when you submit an assignment, and if you do not get 100 back, if you get any points taken off, I will comment on there. You'll get comments on your assignment saying, hey, uh, you got your some semicolons, your code was off, maybe you forgot the JDocs comments, which are important. Uh, do not respond to that comment. Send me an email if there's any questions. I do not, for whatever reason, do not get responses to the comments. But if you email me, I'll get back to you. I check my email all the time. I am not a full-time professor, so I do not have office hours, but I do email me. We can work some out. If we need to set up a Zoom call, we can do it to walk through it. Uh, Again, this is a lot of work, but it's very doable. This is not something you guys, I don't think, can handle. But the best advice is to go programmatically to it. Do the Java review. I know it seems like a pain, but it's not great, but do it. And then hop in and quickly start getting into all the stuff and do the quizzes, do the homework. Don't cheat on the homework. It's becoming more and more obvious to a lot of us what that kind of stuff that's coming out of Chat GPT and stuff is. It's pretty easy to spot it now. And there are tools that we can run it against to see if it is. And you're just cheating yourself. You need to learn. This is a fundamental course for computer science. If you don't understand this, if you don't get this down, when you go forward into the 4 years, you're going to get drowned in advanced computer science. So again, pay attention. Email me if you need to. I'm going to send an email out to all you guys letting you know once the class is up. And just another heads up that, let me go back over here, that I'm going to be still working through this because this is my first time teaching this particular class. So I'm going to tell you that chapter 1 through weeks 1, 2, and I'll say 3 look good now. 4, 5, and 6, I may still be doing a little tweaking back and forth. I won't be changing anything. I might be just changing dates on things are due. Just do pay attention to when stuff's due. Again, the syllabus is one of the easiest ways to just quickly review what's due. And you can look at your calendar here. It'll tell you what assignments are due on the calendar. I try to split it up so it's not all due on the same day. If there's a problem with this, let me know. Actually, so, sure, there's a calendar. Hold on. Say there's a calendar over here to let you know when stuff's due. So I'd like to say I do try to split it up a little. If this is a problem, if somebody's having a problem, I know so one of you is traveling. If you get a hold of me ahead of time, we can adjust this stuff. But if you just don't turn stuff in and then come to me on week 4 and go, well, I was traveling, I'm like going to say, well, you just got yourself a 0. So, and also, I know a lot of you from 4 years, we're a community college. We still take academic integrity seriously. If you're caught cheating, it's a 0. If you're caught on and that is your first warning. You're caught cheating again, you will be reported to the deans, and they will deal with academic, your punishment that way. Let's hope that won't be an issue. We're going to go forward and have a good time. Again, I'm Dr. Larson. I'm here to help out. Reach out to me if you need anything. We'll get through this. Before you know it, the class will be over, and you can enjoy the rest of your summer. Look forward to seeing you. Look forward to working with you. See you soon.